Hello Cobrats and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I am TryclydeTamer, as Link is pondering why he's all the way up in the heavens without fear of falling to the mortal coil in the abyss way down below. We are not going to continue in this room quite yet because I kind of forgot to get the skill from the Golden Wolf that we got to previously as well. Hello there, you wanted to return to the shop? Well then I'll be waiting right here, off with you. So let's go ahead, use Uku to warp itself back to the shop. This might be the last time you see something like this where we Uku warp away with everything. And here we are at the shop again. And we're going to make our way into Hyrule Castle Town and get that skill from the wolf. Yes, I know. I want to leave the shop without having to see your mama. And that's not a yo mama joke. Took you long enough to start screaming, Link. It's like, oh no, I don't want to drown because I don't have my Zora tunic on. In Castle Town, I was thinking about going through as a wolf so we can use the joke of, we have a meeting of wolves, everybody get out of my way. But I think that it would be kind of weird and wouldn't really let you transform at the point to where you see the golden wolf. I don't know, yeah. Let's just continue along. No one's worrying. There's the people singing around, the bards and minstrels with too many of the same instrument, but they couldn't render more things. I should have added that to the HD version of this game. But yeah, the garden's not here anymore. This is cracked open a slight little bit, and we can get a nice look at this gnarly looking force field in the way. But for the time being, we have something else that's golden to take care of. This golden wolf. Do we actually get to fight it this time? Nope. As it glumps my head, we just go into this nether region world again for our final skill. At last, the time is now. This is the 7th and final hidden skill that I can pass on to you. This forgotten skill is the ultimate secret technique, and it tests the true courage of the one who wields it. Do you wish to master this final hidden skill, which can be earned only by the one true hero? I do. Very well. Then before we begin, I will test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the jump strike. Now then, come at me. Alright. You ready for it? Wait for him to get a little bit closer. I'm gonna bump you a little bit. Are you gonna try to strike at me? Yes, you are. I guess I can show failure. You cannot defend while you're restoring power. Carefully consider the distance of your enemies and then focus your power with A. Then release it. Alright, then wait for this. Okay, I wasn't really charging it properly, so I can go ahead and do that initial hit, even though I didn't really do the initial hit. Initial D, deja vu, everything else. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my final hidden skill is a way to not talk redundantly. The Great Spin. Let it be hewn into your mind. Why not let it be spun into your mind? Make a pun. Have a little humor, hero shade, past me. You have at your disposal the basic sword technique known as the spin attack. You have mastered numerous hidden skills and now house the spirit of the true hero. You now have in you the ability to magnify the power of your spin attack, but the only time you can draw out that power is when your life energy is brimming full. So instead of sword beams, we have a super powerful spin attack. Now, try unleashing this spin attack on me. Cling our swords. Here he goes with his duplication thing. Before we do it too much slow, let's get a little bit of a look at him. You can look at his behind, and you can kind of make out the look of Ocarina of Time Link, I guess, because that's the intention of things, as we'll kind of find out right here, as we finish things off. Impressive. I will repeat this once more. You can only perform this technique when your life energy is brimming full. Remember this. The final hidden skill, the Great Spin, has been passed on. There it is, and yes, you can do it without even charging it up, just doing the control stick spinning thing. It's the final hidden skill, the Great Spin. Unleash that spin attack when your health is full for great damage. You have at last mastered all the hidden skills. Although I accepted life as the hero, I could not convey the lessons of that life to those who came after. At last, I have eased my regrets. You who have marched through countless foes, each mightier than the last. You who now gaze to the future with vision unclouded. Surely you can restore Hyrule to its stature of yore as the chosen land of the gods. Farewell. Go and do not falter, my child. Nice closure from the hero shade. With this, we're not quite ready to go into Hyrule Castle because it's kind of blocked by stuff, as we'll find out. I mean, yeah, it's obviously right there, but you can't do too much. Can't even swing your sword here. It's so powerful that it won't allow you to even draw it. So for the time being, let's return to the City of the Sky and complete that darn dungeon, get that last darn mirror shard. Plunk, back to this room. Here we are. It's big, it's circular, it's wonderful, it's grand. Grabbing onto things, just looking around. I think I just need to make my way up there. I just want to get over there in a more safe manner. Or maybe I can't quite get up there. Let's see if I can do a little see what's breaking. Okay, it's not going to let me do that. We got to drop down, and guess what? It's going to bring us all the way to Lake Hylia. I'm just kidding. It's not going to do that mean of a thing to us. Yeah, I don't think we can really get up there right now. Not like it's a big deal if we can't or can. Well, I think we kind of have to, and we're getting blown out of this place. I have to sing back up. Hello, Dekubaba. I think we need to be a little bit more careful than I'm showing myself to be. Hey, there's a thing, but can't do too much in the way of grabbing it at this point. So let's see if I can swerve myself around. Uka dude, are you going to help me? Or maybe Uka dude-ette? I don't know. It's all a dude to me, because I'm like Jerry in The Walking Dead. Why is this blowing me out? Millionth times the charm. Let's go ahead and drop down. I'm in a different setup than I was for the last little segment of this, at least the Golden Wolf part of it. I'm like sitting on my air mattress and stuff, because I have it all set up. It's like, I don't want to push everything up so I can do things otherwise. But for now, things are set up well enough. Sorry if you do hear noises, I'll try to edit around it to the best of my ability. We are in what seems to be a mini-boss room. Is this a mini-boss? The fan right here? Have to time ourselves very carefully to get through? No, actually. Whoa, things are going crazy. This is the point where we put on our iron boots to bring the bell ball boy thing down even further. Make the fidget spinner spin a little less. Oh yeah, here comes the ice maker making its noise. 5, 6, 7, 8, there we go. Slowly walking in our iron boots, you think Link would drop his feet faster like his foot's asleep. Oh, classic Panther sounds. Meet your mini-boss. This is the Aerolphos. He's a flying lizard Aerolphos dude, or, well, Lizardphos I guess, but yeah. He's a Olphos dude that flies around and is fun to fight. You don't want to have your iron boots on for it though, even though you can have more leverage, I guess. All you gotta do is wait around, have your claw set at the ready, see if he's going to ready his shield like that, so you can do some damage. Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to do a mortal draw, and I don't have full health for a great spin, so let's see if I can change that. If he does damage to me, I will be better to take advantage of things. See, look at that, he's going to try that. So I can see if I can do a little something more. Give myself an extra heart of damage, or less damage, you know, recovery. Yeah, if you wait too long while he's got his shield all primed and ready, he's going to do a good old dash on you, but yeah. That's pretty much all it seems to take. Well, at least for the first phase of it. Whoa, a two-phase mini-boss? It's crazy. Yeah, not too much different now. He's just going to fly differently. Come down a little closer. Hello. I was thinking I could have claw-shotted onto you, but it's not quite a thing in happenstance. Flying all around the temple and stuff. Well, dungeon, if anything. Let's do spin attacks and everything. Let's try for a Helm Splitter. It's kind of a weird window of things to do like that, but is that good enough? Maybe not quite, but yeah. Another slicey slew will probably be the end of you, so be careful not to go along the edges with all these things. Alright, where are you going to appear from? I see where you're coming from. Listen for your swooping. Are you right above me? Yes, you are. Hello, here it comes again. Are you going to give me a chance, my friend? Gotta listen for your swooping. Here he comes. Back that way. Can I target onto you? Where are you gonna come from? Where are you gonna go? Mr. Cotton Eye Joe. Oop, here we go. Let's see if I can get close enough. Man, I'm just not having the best time of day right now. Are you close enough for me to cross it now? Finally. Yeah. I might edit more than I was thinking I would be editing, but yep, that's all you gotta do to finish the dude off. Looks like a legit gecko dude. Reminds me of that poor gecko I had to kill back in Florida. It's like, come on. You're in my room, kind of a nuisance. Well, just sitting in my room in a natural setting. Yeah, natural. But, I don't want to think about sad things. I want to think about happy thoughts instead of sad thoughts. Make the doors come back together and do things all properly. This bar door opens up. So, is our dungeon item in here? One can only assume to be so unless it's a boss for the compass. No, it's another claw shot. What the heck? Combined with the one you already have, you have the double claw shots. So, twice the claw shot, infinite times the possibilities. So let's give these things a shot, haha. So you can get yourself going and hanging, but it's not too hard from this point on. I want to actually go to this side so I can have a better shot to do things with. See, I'm making puns greatly. And yeah, here's the part where you do some backtracking, especially myself with a failure like this. Can I be smooth now? Here we go, never mind. Yep, I didn't want to speak so soon before I suddenly dropped, and I could have still suddenly dropped from there. Let's see if I can get some recovery going on here. Do these pots respawn? I don't know. It's giving me arrows and everything, and it should count as the same room, so they wouldn't be respawning if it was such a way. I don't need to worry about that thing. Whatever it may be, the fixture that you must switchify yourself with. Yeah, the air is running and there's not much blockage because I'm sitting on my air mattress that I use. Yeah. We go back to this place, and to make our way back up, we need to do double claw shotting around the exterior walls, I guess, even though it's all interior, but still kind of exterior enough to where there's open skylights and stuff. Well, not really much up at the top, because skylight shining down kind of reminds me of the Eerie in Game of Thrones. I don't know why I'm giving an accent to it, but I am regardless. Our end goal is that thing right there, and I hear a keys fluttering around, but it's not too close to me now. Just keep on making our way in directions. Here's where we change our way of thinking to get like this. And I think the little fixture at the very top is something that might make a chest appear, because I remember once I got the compass at a certain point, I missed quite a few chests. But yeah, I'll say make the thing open down there, and if you want to use it properly, yep, you just have to claw shot through. But let's see if I can make my way to the very top to get the thing whatever up there. Oh, never mind, I give up. I don't really have too many easy ways to get back up there, so let's just continue along. And yeah, it's nothing important to my memory. It might just be rupees, because I know how to get all the stamps and the compass and everything and the part pieces. We'll see them all in due time. And here's something that we kinda have known about before. These little things that descend as you go along, so just worry about locking on and doing things like such. And so, here's another flashy chest, so it's time for another flashy you-know-what. Compass! Handy tool, wonderful tool, great tool, happy tool. Everything is happy about this great compass. Or whatever. So now we have those two things out of the way. We are able to continue even further. I think I might know where we're coming up to. Well, kind of, yeah. On the outside, I thought we were at one of the more interior rooms, but yeah. At the underside of the place we've been to before, if memory serves correctly for you guys, because it does for me, I know for sure. It's weird, it's like a square thing that you have to hook yourself to. Just keep progressing your way through. Be careful with these Dekubabas. Make sure that you're actually targeting onto them and not the thing that would make you fly up. Kind of an odd way to get through, but yep, it is what it is. Move along and stuff. Let's do things like that. So I can descend, reach my way over, and make my way back home. We're even off the grid right now, with our compass and map and everything. So now that we're coming back up, we're kind of back on the grid. So yeah, there's things to go back to. We don't need to do much anything there, because that's pretty much all there is on the eastern side for the time being, aside from going back up to the place. Actually, do I want to go back there? Nah, there's a couple rooms that are more annoying than not annoying, for probably something just of rupee-tastic proportions. Yeah. Thinking around to where I just need to hook onto this and continue along. Just send a tiny bit. Don't have to worry about the Uka all around. See where everything can take me. I'm trying to remember what the rest of this dungeon's like. I mean, yeah, I know pretty decently sized outside part and portion. Weird things that happen. Oh yeah. Here's where the big old dragon thing destroys stuff, and of course I get blown off and put my iron boots on right then. Yeah. At this point is where we use these pea-hats to be friendly-tastic. It's weird because in most other Zelda games these guys are mortal coil enemies. See, I keep on using that joke, I guess. Yeah. Let's just send our way back down, and we're gonna do some backtracking from here. Thurmond or whatever. Let's see what's just going to be awaiting for us once we get back through this place with our double claw shot. We were just here for a key previously before. Yeah, previously before. Let's try this. Is this a way to death? Nope. I thought one of the sides of it was a way to falling to your untimely, timely demise. As it were. Can I just drop from here? Yeah, it's fine to do that. Just barely though. Yeah. This is one of the more confusing claw shot testing rooms. Yeah, double claw shot testing at that. Yeah, you think you're not close enough, but you do have to get closer. I mean, yeah, it wasn't close enough. You'd think that it would give you a bit more leeway though, but that's how things be. Let's try targeting a little bit higher up. See where things can take me. Do I want to go over to that claw shot target? I mean, yeah, there's things over there. Let's get a Neanderthaling thing around. Yeah. There's not really much to be had from this target, so I don't know why it's there. So let's target to the lower one, work my way up, instead of wasting time, you know? And you don't know where to target? Target right there. Keep things going on, let's just shield bash you all these times. Yeah, it's funny because a normal deck battle you can just shield bash it a couple times to make it turn into a nut, you know? N-U-T, capital letters all around. Give me some arrows, I've barely used any of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was at full anyway. But, yeah, we noticed some choo-choos up that way, but they're not a problem at this point in time. Alright, so the reason that thing was there for you to be just close enough to hook onto that. Yep. Am I confusing you with my words? I sure hope so and hope not. And I think at this point where the dudes are gonna drop down, here they come. I am Cinnamon. Yep, I don't need any of you guys. I mean, yeah, I could recover with my blue one, but my blue one is of better things for me. So yeah, let's just do a filling station if you so need it. And also if you want to trick yourself out and risk things with the purple one. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, I gotta make my way down from this point. Let's make sure I'm getting to all the places I need to be. Yep, here's where things start to get a little hairy and stalky with these Daku babas. Get like that. And try a little something of that sort. Let's make a dark descent this way, even though things are quite rising in the way of light. That side of you, and I suppose you're holding there, Link, is a way to a crystal. Now you just put yourself this other way around. At least things are dynamic enough for you to be able to do things like that. Can I reach all the way up to that one? Doesn't seem so. I think there's a great thing there. See, look, we can see the other side of places we've kind of previously banned. So much dynamism with the dynamite in this place. See, do you like the way I'm using my words? Alright, scouting around. Kind of an odd jump that we'll have to make. Odd jump. I don't know why I'm blopping those words so weirdly. And I think this is a way to a stamp, if memory serves me correctly from practice. Yes, it is going to be a stamp. I was pretty confident about it. It's the Uku stamp, yeah. Yeah, running out of alphabet letters yet, so we still have to get some character, etc. ones too. That's the way forward. Let's see if I can get past the tile worm. It's not gonna do that. I was trying to be cool. Know why I give the HD version of this game a low score, even though I don't? It's because the claw shot sound doesn't make the sound effect you hear in the Wii version. You don't hear the that happens when you have the Wii remote volume turned up. You like my rendition of that? Very soulful, if you ask me. Let's go over this way so we can get some items that we probably don't need. Yes, bombs. Let me take care of you so you're out of my life and my hair and all the other things that you can be preferably out of. There was a triumphant sound, but not a triumphant pose that Link ended up with, even though it's simple enough in coolness. And I think we're getting to the point to where we're starting to find pieces of hearts and stuff. Yeah, a room with a big baba, you know? And let's see. Let's just toss my thing at you with your pot head. leaf thing. Let's try for a great spin, even though it's a normal spin. Let's do some damage. I'd like to put some bombs in your mouth, but let's keep things classic enough. Well, actually, yeah, I think I do want to be a little more classic. Actually, no, it wouldn't let me, because if you try to use a bomb wing, it'll just brush up against things, so all you must do is, yes, look at the direction of the bombs and toss one inside. See, that's how you bring things a step further. Add some extra bob serpents around, slightly smaller battlefield to deal with. Destroy the thing. Oh, I was thinking I could do a mortal draw. I think I tried in practice when it was doing the withering like that, but nothing really comes of it. Of course, it's withering anyway. Like the blowhog it is. Let's find a place to hook to. Or claw to, if you were to be more specific. Claw our way up and around. Are we like Star Wars or something? Oh, I was hoping I wasn't low enough to where things would be bad. Hey, I see you up there, my friend. Maybe I could afford to bring my arrows out, so let's go ahead and try that out. Actually, you know what? I haven't used my slingshot in a good while. Not ever since we got our arrows being the better item. Oh, are you gonna come down to me? You were trying to, but you fell down. It did kind of spook me because it did end up where I was in practice, but yeah. Is this just a room where I talk about practice? See? I didn't do a cool movement like that in practice where the camera went all crazy, and then I did the shielding thing while making a downward movement. Alright, you there are my hair. See, I'm rhyming. I saw the man up there on the stair. I'm getting my brain pecked at by a crow, so I'm not really saying anything rational, haha. Not in real life. No Game of Thrones or Walking Dead crows. Alright, yeah. Kisses, so annoying. Must take care of. Just aim for your stalk so it can stalk you around. Of course, I don't want to lock onto you. Come on, you gotta be very specific with that. Don't try to walk along the path. There you go. Down to your demise, you know. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Yep. Just keeping things safe enough for me. And it seems like you could climb and walk up there, but this is just a sidling portion. Sit on my way around town. Don't try to knock me off. I'm feeling like they might hit me and not just do damage, also make me lose my footing, or handing rather. Yeah. I'll take care of you guys first. I kinda spoiled what item we're expecting to find, but in case you forgot, let's find out what it is in this chest. 'Tis a piece of heart. The first of our final 5. Very nice and wonderful. Okay, there's an unopened chest over there, so let's see if I can do a little something about that. Can't do much in the way of claw shotting, so let's do a small edit. A little bit of searching later, I just now remembered that you have to go right there, so you don't go all that way to the heart piece. Not like it's out of the path. Okay, I need to get to some vines right here, get myself higher up, and let's just keep up the targeting from here, even though since I'm grabbing on with 2 hands, I can't much do something like that. Can I go straight over there? I guess I can. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. So let's get ready for some descension and declining. Can I drop right on your face and do some damage? I guess not. I took fall damage in practice, but I was probably just at a low enough point to where it wasn't horrible for me. Let's see if I can do a little helm splitter. I was making sure I'm not gonna fall down crazy like. Do a great spin, and he used tail slap on me at a point to where it was like a double knockout, but I'm way ahead of him in the way of times, yeah. I think I missed that chest over that way. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it. It's a small chest. No stamps or anything. Leave it to your imagination what may be in there. Yeah, it's one of a few items that I might have used to practice as well. Might have gotten it. Going a little overkill, doing a great spin on these Boko Bobbers, even though that's not what they are. They're Bob Serpents. That's the weird name. It's like they're called Bob Serpents, but not Deku Bob Serpents. They're servants to my kind, though. Let's wait around a little bit because here comes a pea hat. Here come that pea boy. Let's see if I can drop down before things happen. Yeah, there we go. Alright, at this little checkpoint of things, let's grab onto the next one. See, I'm being streamlined. Do I want to go ahead and grab that? Oh yeah, let's, no, not that one. Not the face. That other one's going past the point I want to be, though, because I want to get over to that pea hat. Of course, things are just enough in the way. I'm gonna go ahead and drop here so I don't miss too much. Can I reach that one from here? Let's see if I can do it. Not barely like that. Maybe just enough on screen right there so I can do a little something of that sort. Come on. Be cool, my friend. Of course, me wasting time right here is probably gonna screw me out of things. You don't really want to go too low because there's Helmosaurs and Helmosauruses all around. Where is a friend for me to grab on? We all need some P-hat to latch onto. Alright. And you must have forgot, because I kind of forgot as well, that there are posts yet, even though I knew I was going to come to this point for a Poe, and maybe to also end the episode. I'm trying to think about it. P-hats in darkness, that's a little bit of an odd thing. You know, I'm not going to end the episode quite yet, even though it's a nice little area to end an episode upon on this little tree-looking island thing. Maybe somewhat reference-ified in Skyward Sword. Well, gee, that's a weird thing to think about. So let's go ahead and grab onto this. Kind of a stationary one. Let's just wait for that one to come back through. Latch on! And yeah, throughout the dungeon, you can look up that way and see that big old dragon in what looks to be a type of dragon-tastic battlefield. Can't reach that chest at this point, so we'll have to keep it in the back burner of our mind as we get closer and closer to it. Yeah, 26 minutes on the stopwatch plus the 5 or so minutes of getting the thing, but there's been a little bit of editing, I hope, and I hope and pray. Okay, gotta latch on that one before anything is to drop me off. Is that the way forward? No. Or no, I'm not backtracking properly. This is what I do. Yeah. At least I caught things around, because things are still moving fluidly anyway. So, let's get ready to hype things up a little bit. Yeah, we are claw sharding. We are claw sharding. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that chest right now. Maybe even off screen, but I'm going to focus on a different chest. Because we want to go through this room and get around to a place where we belong. Yeah, West Virginia or something. See how we are. Yes. We want to get to claw targets on these guys. Just make our way around. We don't want to go straight through. We're just going to look on to you, then swivel around so we can continue past this way. You know what? I'm going to slowly start my outro with this again. Kind of like back in the Temple of Time. I'll say 5 seconds ahead of time, with this key card rock in the way, that we're getting a piece of heart, our second one already. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, where we pretty much do the things that we need to do to finish the city in the sky. Don't toast yourself. I don't know if we're going to fight that dragon or anything. It could be a heck of a time.